talking about the plagues of the last days. And yes, I'm with you. I also would love much more to watch a video about funny monkeys. But yeah, it is the time to talk about this. So let's stay on. And you know what? Whenever we will be in heaven, I will promise you one thing. There will be so many funny monkeys and we can enjoy them the whole day. So let's start straight ahead with the first seals. The first seal, what is coming, this is a white horse, and the guy who's sitting on it, he is quite successful and he is full of victory, and this is the Antichrist. Well, we could think, well, this is Jesus' white horse, crown on his head, everything sounds like a really king. But in the end, it is the Antichrist. He is going out to seduce the people that they follow him and they go away from God. And he will be also quite successful because he will get a lot of people on his side. The second seal, what we will see, this will be a red horse, and this red horse will take all the peace away from the world. So everything like peace and harmony and all this stuff, this will disappear, and there will be a lot of wars and all the things will start. The third seal, this will be a black horse, and with this one there will come a big hunger plight all over the earth, and everything will get so expensive. And then the third seal will be open, and there will be wars, hunger plights, and pandemics. And the Bible tells us with the third seal already 25% of the people, they will lose their life. When the fifth seal will open, nothing will happen on earth, but much more in heaven, because all the martyrs, they will shout to God and they will say, hey God, we want to see righteousness. So when are you going down to earth to finish all these things? But God will say, you still have to wait a moment, because there are some more people on the earth and they first have to die and join you, and then I can come and fight for the righteousness. Well, maybe still the two witnesses are out there and they are preaching the gospel and more people are coming to Christ. So the sixth seal will open, and then it says that stars will fall from heaven into the sea. And we know what will happen whenever big stars falls into the sea. Tsunamis will be there, and then whole islands will be removed, and cities who are around the sea, they will be also affected. So I think through this one also a lot of people will die and leave their lives. And now we come to the seventh seal. So the seventh seal, there is nothing written in there, but you have to understand it is like this. So you get 7 envelopes and you open the first one, the second one, and then you come to the last one. And when you open the last one, you will find again 7 new envelopes in this one. So now we start with the 7 trumpets. What is the first trumpet? The first trumpet will hit in, and hail and fire will fall from heaven, and they will destroy 30% of all the trees and all the greeneries. And you know what? The hunger was already so bad, so that was a big issue, and now the need will get even bigger. But let us see what the second trumpet will bring. So there is something like a big mountain, like a meteorite, and this will fall into the sea, and it will destroy 30% of all the seaworld. And even this means there are lesser fish in the sea and lesser food for the people to eat. With the third trumpet, there will be stars falling from heaven, but this time they don't fall in the sea, but much more, they fall on the rivers, on the lakes, and they will destroy the water, because all the water will get bitter and the people cannot use this water anymore. And now you see we have hunger need, and now even the water is starting to getting destroyed. Trumpet number 5. Now one of the hardest punishment will come on earth, because God will release demons from the hell, and these demons, they will have authority. God gave them a look, so they look like lotus, and they have stings like scorpion, and they have the right to torture the people for 5 months with their pain. And the people, they would wish to die, but they won't find the death, and so they have to go through these bad times. And now we can ask ourselves, well, where are these demons coming from? Let me share with you one theory. So the demons in the early time before Noah, they saw the ladies and they liked them, so they went to them, and after that these ladies got pregnant, and from them they received the giant. So God saw this and he said, hey, there is a line, and this line you better never cross again. So we see after Noah it happened again, because again giant woke up like Goliath and some other guys, and God put them in hell and tied their hands so that they cannot do anything. But now in these last days he will release them, and you can imagine how grumpy and how angry these demons will be. So they will torture the people in these 5 months till they get really crazy. And after this, the Bible says the first woe is over, because we are also like in this time, this is like a woman was pregnant and the woes are getting more and more intensive, and now the first one is over. Let us have a look now to the sixth trumpet. And the sixth trumpet, something will happen, that God will release now some angels, and these angels, they have the power and the authority to kill 30% of all the human who are living till this point on earth. And after this, it says already, the second woe is over. The seventh trump is quite similar to the seventh seal, because this is again like an envelope with 7 new envelopes in there. And now we go direct over to the first. So the special thing is with the first ball is that it won't be released on all the people on earth, but only special on these people who have the mark of the beast. So this is one more indice for us to understand the mark of the beast is first coming after the 3.5 years. And this shows us also we will be now in the timeline after the 3.5 years. So we can think about maybe that the seals and the trumpets, this will be more in the first 3.5 years what will happen, and then the 3.5 years are over and the 2 witnesses are already taken up to God, and now we are in this last time. And with this first ball, a painful and ugly sorrow will come on the people, and this will be something completely hurtful for these people. Let us check out the second ball. With the second ball, the whole sea will turn into blood, and all the sea world will die completely. So that means there are no fish, nothing anymore what could feed anymore the people on earth. With the third ball, something similar will happen to the lakes and the rivers. They will also turn into blood. And now we come to the third ball, and the third ball, it will attack the sun. And the sun, you remember, it lost like 30% of their shine, but now she will be stronger than ever before, and it will be really hurtful. The fifth ball again is something special, because it is direct for the Antichrist and for his kingdom. So it says that there will be a painful situation for these people, and they will be so in pain. And now you can say, hey, where is our mercy God? Because I'm just hearing this video, punishment, punishment, punishment. But let me be clear about this. God is always giving the people a chance. So there were the 2 prophets who were preaching the gospel, and the people, they didn't accept it. So they decided and say, no, I don't want to go with God. I want to just go to the other way. I just want to be with the Antichrist. So they could have the chance to bow their knees and to say, okay, God, sorry, we sinned against you. We realize we are a sinner. But no, they are not doing it. But much more what they are doing, even in their pain, they are blaspheming God and saying, no, we will never bow our knees in front of you. Come to the sixth ball, and here nothing big happened, because it just say the way will be open for the king of the east to come over to Israel and to fight against Israel. And here we are already with the last ball, and the last ball, it will be an earthquake like we never had it before on earth, and it will destroy all the big cities. And this will be also one thing what will happen, I think, quite in the end. So I hope with this video I didn't freak you out, and let us always remember, even if we hear so much about punishment, but that we remember, hey, how mercy our God is and how many times He's always giving us the chance. He's giving us the chance. The main question is, what are we doing with the chance? What are you doing with your chance? So if you want to be a Christian who is on fire, just do one thing. Take this message, you can share it in person, but also if you say, well, sharing in person, maybe I won't get it so good, just do one thing, take this video and share it to your friends and to your community and talk with them about God and tell them to repent and to ask for forgiveness, because now is the time where we still can ask God for forgiveness, but later on it could be too late. So I hope we stay in contact. I see you in the next video. This will be, by the way, about the Hur from Babylon. And if you didn't subscribe my channel, then you should do it latest now and hit the bell that you won't miss any video from today onward. See you later.